grandkids long gone. This old man is all that's left. I gotta live with that.
All right. We got a beautiful Friday here in the Northeast. Right after our Juneteenth. I got to get used to celebrating that holiday. I don't. How you doing? Welcome to Renovation Rundown. I'm Sean Thompson. Hey, happy Friday, gang. Happy Friday. You know, I saw this article drop a couple of days ago, and really crazy, you know, to profess that there's 15 million ugly houses that are vacant in the United States really speaks to kind of our messaging here on this channel, right? Which is we want to be the place to go for where customers can take advantage, buyers, particularly first-time home buyers, can take advantage of buying a home being sold at a discount because of its condition and getting the money to renovate it and benefiting from getting the two numbers combined. I'm Sean Thompson, and, you know, this is the Renovation Rundown. So, you know, I'm excited to be with you guys and have you on the pod. We're going to open up this article here, right, because it cracks me up. And we're going to walk through this a little bit, right? Let me just share my screen here for you, right? And I saw this one the other day, right? There are 15 million vacant homes in America, and here's where most of them are. Now, if you just Google search vacant homes and then you choose news, right, you'll get this article so you can read it. I know, but it's probably going to be a little small here, you know, the fine print on my end, but, you know, it's pretty wild. It's telling you where these homes are. But look at the two examples that it uses, right? It's beat up homes and homes where literally, I make this joke all the time, but in this case, literally where the grass is growing out the living room, right? You know, so, you know, those are my kind of homes right there, right? If you watch this show, like that's my jam right there, right? So, I think it speaks to the fact that once there's a connection between this younger or entry level buying cohort, you know, and those properties, those, you know, whether they be this particular subset or just homes that need work. You know my old statistic here. I say it all the time. 65% of America's housing stock was built pre-1990, you know, and that's 35 years ago, man. 35 years ago. So, you know, chances of our entry-level buyers meeting a listing that's in need of repairs is probably pretty high, or at least in need of updating, right? Like, but repairs might be a little much, but at least in need of updating. And this only speaks to the growing population or inventory of homes that fit that category, right? You know, so renovation lending is important. It's going to be super important on the go forward, but homes aren't getting any younger, right? So homes aren't getting. Hey, I need you to help me grow this channel. There's a home improvement boom coming. And if people don't know my content, they're likely to pay more than they really need to. Like this channel, share this channel, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and Instagram as well. Now back to the content. So look, I think I also wanted to tease something with you here on this particular, you know, session around calculating sort of the renovation lending math, you know, because I get that a lot. Is, okay, how does this work? And if I want to be able to quickly calculate, for example, you know, down payment and monthly payment, like, how do I do that? Right. So here's a story for you. I think I fixed your problem. Right. And I'll drop the link to this, but this is the official Renovation Rundown mortgage comparison calculator. Right. So it's free for use. You know, it's just a quick way to tee up kind of your roundabout costs. I'm not quoting rate on it or anything like that. You can go in and put your own rate on it, right? But I'll tell you how it works really quickly, right? Is we go to your property, your purchase price, your perceived purchase price, or what you think you're going to pay, and then you put in how much money you think you would spend in repairs, right? And you can set rates uniquely for each one, or you can use the same, just depending on whatever your lender is going to quote you from a rate. You can put in your FICO, which will drive a little more accuracy around things like MI, right? And then the fourth comparison is a custom one where you can drive your own type of down payment. Don't forget to put in your taxes and insurance, so when you hit calculate on that, right, then you're going to get 3 scenarios that are blocked out at 3% conventional, 5% conventional, and then a K at 3.5%, and then you'll get the last one, which is your custom one, right? And if you ever want a little more information out of that, you can go ahead and contact me, and throw in a quick submission form, to get your questions answered. But the point here was I really wanted to give you a way on the fly to get close, right, around a monthly payment. I mean, I'm not quoting rates, right? I'm not doing that. You get your rates from wherever you're going to get them from, but I want you to get close so you can quickly look at the math of how this works. And then you'll start to dawn on you that, this is a really good tool for me to use when I'm out looking at property that I know I'm going to repair or I'm going to need money to repair. Remember, the grand majority of first-time homebuyers in particular exhaust their savings on down payment and closing costs. Where are they getting the money to do all of these repairs that Chip and Joanna told them they needed on their kitchen, right? Now you know. Hey, thanks for clicking in. Like I said, like the show. Visit us on YouTube or Facebook or all the places where you can find us.